Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are doing great and preparing for your upcoming examination at your home. So, welcome back to your online video classes by LPM Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. So, students, as you all know, in our previous video, we had revised chapter number 12. In our today's video, we are going to revise chapter number 13. Okay. So, today we will go through the chapter number 13, that is means of transport. And what was our chapter number 12? So, our chapter number 12 was Ashoka and Harsha. So, in our previous video, we had read about two great kings of our history. Okay, and in today's video, we are going to go through the chapter number 13, that is means of transport. Okay. So students, without any further delay, let's start our today's video class. Okay. This is your revisional class. Okay. This is your revisional video class. By the help of this class, you can perform better in your upcoming examination. Okay, and in your next class as well. Okay, so students, please watch this video till the end, and in the ending of this video I will give you a homework that you have to complete, because when your school will be reopened, I will check all your homework and I will take your oral test. Okay, to evaluate your performance. Okay, so let's begin our today's class. So our chapter name is means of transport. Okay, our chapter name is means of transport. So what is transport? Firstly, we will understand that what is transport. Okay, so students, as I taught you in your physical classes, that transport means to move people or things from one place to another. Okay, so the movement of people or goods from one place to another, is called transport. Okay, and now what is the meaning of means of transport? So means of transport means the vehicles that we used to take goods or people from one place to another are called means of transport. Okay, for example, if you are going from your school to your home, or your home to your school, that what it is happening, it is happening transportation. Okay, it will called transport. Okay, because you are a people, you are a person, and your school bus or magic or anything is taking you to your school, so it is happening transportation. Okay, and the mode the the vehicle that you used to come from your home to school, that will called the means of transport. Okay, so the vehicle that we used to take people or goods from one place to another is called means of transport. Okay, and the next term that we need to understand is, so firstly, that I think your doubt is clear now, that what is the means of transport. So means of transport means, in this chapter we will learn about the different means of transport that we used to go from one place to another. Okay, that we used to move people or things from one place to another. Is that clear? Okay, the next term that you need to understand, that is modes of transport. Okay, so modes of transport means, firstly, we came to know that what is means of transport. Okay, and now we will come to know that what is modes of transport. Okay, modes of transport spelling, modes of transport is, the spelling of modes of transport is modes, modes, of, and the spelling of transport is transport, transport. Okay, so it is modes of transport. So there are basically three mediums. Okay, you can call it medium as well. So there are basically three mediums in which we travel, and their names are land transport, water transport, and air transport. Okay, in this chapter further you will read about this. Okay, these all things. So let's move ahead. So here firstly you can see the transport. First heading is transport, as I told you earlier that what is transport. And so as you can see, in an earlier time, people in some parts of the world, people still walk long distances in search of food and water. Here you can see people are walking long distances in search of food and water. Okay, so they are also transporting. Okay, you can see bullock cart are commonly used for transport in village in India. Still in villages of India, people use bullock cart to travel one place to another. Okay, it is also a means of transport in villages. Next one you can see in next picture, horse drawn carriage were an important means of transport till around 100 years ago. So 100 years ago, horses were the main means of transport. Okay, they used to take the goods from one place to another. Okay, so firstly we will read here about the now here we will read about the modes of transport. Okay, so first mode of transport is land transport. Okay, land transport. So what is land transport? Roadways and railways transport people and things over land. India has a well developed system of roadways and railways linking most corners of the world. Okay, so railway and roadway. If you talk about land transport, then here two mediums are here, roadway and railway. Okay, you can travel through railway or roadway in mode of land transport. Okay, as you can see, if you talk about roadway, so this is roads. Okay, these are the roads of India. This is the road in village and this is the road in cities. Okay, in the first picture you can see modern roads are made of tar and gravel. They are called pakka roads. Okay, so these kinds of roads are called pakka road that are made of tar and gravel. Okay, in the next picture you can see this is the kacha road. Okay, that is made of mud. Okay, this is a mud road and these are commonly find in villages of India. Okay, that these are untarred road. Okay, uh, here you can see some means of land transport. Okay, these are the means of land transport. Okay, let's talk about water transport. So water transport is the oldest modes of transport. Okay, it is the oldest modes of transport. It is also one of the cheapest modes. Boat, steamer and ships are means of water transport. As you can see in this picture, this is a raft. Okay, this is a raft. A raft is one of the oldest means of water transport. It is flat and is made by tying together pieces of wood using rope. Okay, this is very old means of water transport. Okay, it is the oldest means and still in many parts of India people use rafts. Okay, and you can travel on a raft in the water. Okay, let's talk about air transport. So, transportation by air is the most modern mode of transport. Okay, it is not old; it is very modern mode. Okay, it is also the latest and the most expensive. Okay, and the means of air transport are aeroplane and helicopters. Okay, so these are the means of air transport. Aeroplane, helicopter are means of air transport. Aeroplanes fly from airports. Okay, the largest, the larger plane can carry hundreds of passengers at a time. As you can see in this picture, aeroplanes waiting near a runway. Okay, this is the picture of an aeroplane that is waiting near a runway. In the next picture you can see this is the helicopter. Okay, helicopter is small than the size of the aeroplane. Okay, okay, the last thing that we need to understand in this chapter is selecting our means of transport, that how people select their means of transport. Because here three modes of transport, okay, and lots of means of transport as well. So how the people choose their modes and means of transport? Thus, you see that there are several modes and means of transport. When we travel, we choose the means of transport, means that us be best. Our choice often depends on the following factors. So, what are that factors that determines that decide our choice, that is this on which our choice depend? So first one is where we want to go, okay, first one is where we want to go. It means what is the place where we want to go. Okay, next one is the distance we need to travel. Okay, what is the distance from that place where we want to go. Okay, third one is how much time we have. Okay, if you want to go anywhere, then how much time you have some hours, or you have some days. Okay, next thing that next thing is how much money we can spend. Okay, it is also a very important factor that decides our choice. Okay, that how much money we can spend. Okay, if we are very rich, we can spend lots of money, then we will choose very costly means of transport. If we can spend, if we can use if we can spend some money, okay, in very little amount of money, then we will choose the cheap means of transport. Okay, okay, so let's move on to the exercises of this chapter. Okay, so exercise number 1 is here, you can see on your phone screen. Exercise number 1 is mark the following sentences as true or false. Okay, correct the ones that are false. Okay, here you have to write true or false. So first one is buses and ships are means of land transport. Okay, so buses and ships are run on the land. Okay, buses run on the land, but ships not run on the land. Okay, so ship is not the means of land transport, but bus is the means of land transport. Okay, so this sentence is false. Okay, the sentence is not true. Okay, so you will write here false, false, false. Okay, now let's move on to the next, that is railway networks can only connect different cities, they do not connect places within the same city. This sentence is totally wrong. It is false sentence. Why? Because railway networks, yes, railway networks connect the different city with to each other, but it also connects the different part of the same city. Okay, like metro city and other cities, local trains that connects the most of the parts in the same city. Okay, so people travel in the same city by the trains. Okay, so this one is false. Okay, so you will write false, false. Okay, third one is a raft is a train that runs underground. Okay, false, because as I told you earlier in this chapter that raft is not a train, it is a means of water transport. Okay, that run, okay, that it is a means of water transport that run in the water. Okay, so it is false, false, false. Okay, next one is people use ships to cross seas and oceans. Yes, this is true. So what you will write here? What is the spelling of true? The spelling of true is true, true. Okay, people use ships to cross seas and ocean. When we have to cross sea or ocean, then what we will use? Do we use train or bus? No, we won't use these all things. What we will use? We will use ships. Okay, we will use ships to cross seas and oceans. Okay, next one is air transport is the cheapest mode of transport. False, because air transport is the more expensive mode of the transport, okay, and it is a very modern and expensive mode of transport, okay. So that's enough for today. The rest of the exercises of this chapter we will discuss in the next part of this video, okay, the next part. And till then, now it's your turn to revise this chapter, to read this chapter, and if you haven't complete the exercise in your book, so please complete it, okay, and read this chapter. So see you in the next video lesson. Till then, bye bye, take care of yourself and keep studying.